Let's take M60 anti-clockwise. This route is 9 minutes faster than A57, Manchester Road, A57, Cadishead Way, Cadishead. In 700 feet, turn right onto Winnick Street.
Hello guys, I'm doing a POV today, and in the course of this POV I'm going to show you guys how to activate active cruise control in this car and the emergency warning system. Alright guys, so today in the course of this POV I'm going to show you guys how to use the active cruise control, active lane keep assist, and the attention assist. So and as I drive, if there's another thing I will let you guys know. So yeah, so this is where you turn on the lane keep assist, which is on at the moment. Okay, I was thinking it's gonna warn me about this guy in front, but it didn't, probably because of my speed. So I'll give that a try again. So I'm using Apple Carplay, and these are basically the apps that are connected to the car. So you have your map, phone, and go back to Waze. Alright guys, so I'm going to activate the active cruise control, and you see how the car will take over the drive. I mean, not full driving, you still expected to drive the car, but the car is basically going to be controlling the speed depending on the car in front and the speed you set the car. So let's go in here. So you just press this, and you see on my screen it's showing cruise, and once you get to the speed you want, and you can see, bring it down to select. So now it's on 70, which is, I'm just going to leave it at 72. And so you can also adjust the distance between your car and the car in front of you. At the moment I'm setting it at 2 car length space, so it's going to give 2 car length space between me, I mean this car, and the car in front of me. So it's not going to go any closer to the car in front of me, no matter the speed I'm driving it on. So at the moment it's braking by itself. My foot is off the brake, it's braking because the car in front of me is not doing up to 72 miles per hour that I said is. So the car in front is doing basically like 53 miles per hour, which is why this is doing 53 now. So for me to, if I want to overtake this car and I want to maintain my speed, I'll just use the side indicator and put it on this way and just move on. So it will speed off by itself and it goes straight to the speed that I said before, which is 72 miles per hour. So at the moment now it's doing 72 miles per hour, and this is motorway, so of 70. So it's going to maintain this speed, except if there is a car in front, and then it will change the speed down to the speed of the car in my front. And like I said, I'm going to test some of the safety features that we have in this car, one of which is the attention assist. So if you take your hand off the steering wheel for more than 10 seconds, it beeps and tells you to keep your hands on the steering wheel. I'm just going to try it now. I'm very alert and ready to take over the steering wheel. So I'm just going to show you how the attention assist works. Okay, if you take your hands off, active cruise control will take over. So I'm not just going to leave everything for the car, but ideally if you take your hands off the steering wheel, you will try to keep the car in between the lines. I mean these 2 lines, that's the active lane keep assist. And if you take your hands off the steering wheel, you will notice that this steering wheel is steering up, trying to position itself in the middle of the lane. As you can see, it's in between the lane, and it's not telling me keep my hands on the steering wheel. And if I don't keep my hand on the steering wheel, it will start braking. So my hand will go back. Yeah. Quite handy, especially if you're on a long journey. Your attention will just be on the steering and watching other cars just in front and by your side, making sure that you're always ready to step in should there be a car that comes in front of your car and drives in front, I mean across into your lane. All this while, the car has been the one accelerating and braking by itself. All I do is keep watch, stay at alert, and control the steering. Even though it still tries to steer itself and stay in the in between the lanes, but I mean, if you try to take your hands off, I mean swerve off the lane, it warns you, and yeah, basically telling you stay in your lane. Okay, so the car in front is doing 67 miles per hour, and that's what, if you look at the screen, it's doing 66 miles per hour, even though I set it at 72. So it's doing 62 because the car in my front is doing this. So if I want to overtake this car in front, and maintain my speed, I'll just use my indicator. It will speed off, increase the speed, and I can now move in. Yeah, and maintain my normal speed. And again, if you try to overtake or move from one lane to the other without using your side your signal indicator, it will beep and tell you that you're crossing your lane, not knowing that you're trying to overtake. So I'm going to try something. I'll just have to watch carefully to make sure there's no car behind by my side to adjust this. So you can adjust the speed by just using this button here and bringing this down to 63, which is what the speed limit here is. Okay, and if you try to cross the line, it will beep telling you you are not on your lane. So yeah, it's quite handy, fun to drive. Yeah, and also here you're seeing it's showing eco. You can say the lane keep assist changes to green or white. If it's not detecting the lines, it turns to white, but as soon as it detects the line, it comes back to green, which means your active lane keep assist is working. You can see my battery bar, and that's the hybrid battery on the right side. Okay, I'm gonna brake and allow this guy to